travel and informally, she tells story. Let's give it up for Rebecca. What's her story about? Her story's on the theme of risk, and her first overseas after college trip left her extremely lost. You good to go?
Yep.
All right, let's give it up for Rebecca.
The summer after college, I found myself naked, alone, and stranded on a beach in Greece. It all started when a friend of mine named Charlie, who's actually a girl, invited me to travel with her through Europe, to meet her in Paris and travel with her all through Europe, and then end up in Italy, take a ferry to Greece, and meet her Greek boyfriend from home in Greece, and travel with them through the Greek islands. Now, Charlie was very sophisticated by then. She spoke 7 languages. She was very well traveled. I knew I'd be in good hands, and it was a good time to do an experiment like this. And so I gathered all my resources together, financial aid, and I went and I met her in Paris. We traveled all through Europe together, and Charlie translated everywhere we went. Every country Charlie spoke. And I was shy because I'm usually a talker, and I couldn't really speak in all these places. And I didn't understand exactly what was going on, but it was this great adventure. So we finally got to Greece, and we met her Greek boyfriend there. And the bonus was he showed up with 6 of his Greek buddies, all guys, on motorcycles. And Charlie was taken, so I was the only other girl. And I was really popular that summer. So I was having a great time. They would fight in Greek and say who got to have me on the back of their bicycle and everything. And so I knew that was good. Anyway, during the day, the major activity was everybody would go naked to the beach and spend the whole day skinny dipping, naked, hanging out, and they were all very olive-skinned people and very brown and comfortable with this, and it was not something I felt like I could do with them. And I would kind of just do other things. I'd go to cafes, I'd take pictures, I'd walk around, I'd write postcards, but I felt left out. I wanted to be part of that experience. I really wanted to be part of it, but it was just too much for me. So I did my own thing during the day. At night, we'd go out dancing and such. One morning, really early, I got this idea. I thought, I'm going to take a scooter, and I'll go to the beach by myself, and I'll do this Greek, European, naked thing by myself, but at least I'll get it done. So I grabbed a scooter, and I went to the beach, and I went there, and I put my scooter against a rock near a cave, and I took my clothes off and dropped them by the scooter, and I went into the ocean, and I was floating around and looking around, and I was like congratulating myself, this is great, look what you're doing. But then I realized, you know what, you're all alone. This is a social thing. You're supposed to be doing this with other people. The whole world does this together, and you're all alone. It didn't feel really right. I felt kind of on the outside, and I thought, oh, well, I'll just go back and get the bike and go back. So I crossed the sand, and I went looking for the bike and the clothes, and neither the bike nor the clothes was anywhere to be found. And I was like, I cannot believe this. I looked to the right and to the left. I thought maybe I drifted. I'm searching everywhere madly for this stuff, and I realized you're in big trouble. There's no bike, there's no clothes, you're naked, you're stranded, you're gonna have to give up and get out of here. The sun is coming up, my feet are starting to burn, and I decided, okay, there's only one way out of here. I'm gonna walk to the road. So I walked naked to the road, and luckily a Jeep comes along with 4 guys in it. And they pulled right over to me, and they're speaking Greek really quickly, and they're asking me questions in Greek, and I don't understand anything they're saying, and they realize I don't speak Greek. One of them takes off a blazer, and he hands it to me, it doesn't look, and I put it over my top. Another one gives me a towel, and I put it over my bottom half, and then they reach out to give me a hand into the Jeep, and I look at their eyes, and they look alarmed. They didn't look like they thought this was funny at all. And I thought, I'm all right, I can get in this Jeep with these 4 guys. So I get in, and they start trying to talk to me again. They're asking me where I'm supposed to be. And I can't talk to them, so they drive me all around the island villages until I see where I'm going. When I get there, they give me a note. And it says, which I don't know until I give my friends, in Greek, meet us tonight at this tavern where our uncle owns a tavern, and she can return the towel and the shirt and all of that. So we go to the tavern that night, and everybody's ordering food and wine, and everything's festive, and they send me in to ask in Greek a sentence, which is to ask for more bread, please. Unfortunately, the Greek word for bread and cock is almost the same word. So I asked for more cock, please, in the kitchen, The owner brings me back out into the center of town and he's chastising them. Charlie translates what went down with the whole thing, and then the owner brings me into the center and I'm dancing with the owner and they're all surrounding me, clapping, laughing, and smiling, and I realize I'm no longer on the outside looking in. I'm in the center and I'm happy.